It just started talking about trying to connect. Like, stop playing with me. Uh, Grand risings. Or what did I say today? I said rise and align. I like that. Ooh, I'm here. I'm here. Y'all like that? Let me give y'all a little twirl. I'm feeling good today. Let me stop. Okay. But no, seriously. To my message. Y'all. Today is the LionsGate portal. It's 8-8. 8 is my favorite number. I'm feeling very good today, very refreshed, very powerful. I am going on a little mini vacation, just going to go see my mom. So I might not be here as present as I want to be for the next day. So I just want to leave y'all with a message. And this message is for you to believe in self. You understand that, the Lionsgate portal is meant to open up. It's meant to be like a road opener. It's supposed to be the end of some karmic cycles and the beginning of some new things and the removal of a lot of blockage and thing that's been holding you back. And recently, especially yesterday, on my Aries Moon Day post, I had a few people tell me about how them not being where they want to be was getting them upset, and that it was, just making them feel some type of way. But that energy and that thought process is not going to help you to get to where you want to be. If things aren't going your way and then you get to saying, oh, I can't do it, oh, it might not ever happen, or you're just getting angry with self and with your ancestors for things not going your way, then obviously you're not learning the lesson. That's just like you telling your child not to do something, and then they go and do it again, then they get in trouble, then they're mad at you because they're in trouble. You understand? Like, you have to really, really believe in self. And when it gets to those times where you're feeling insecure about where your future is going, or about the things that are holding you back and why you're not moving forward, instead of getting angry with self and getting angry with your ancestors, do some deep introspection. Like, because that anger and those feelings aren't helping. Then you get to telling yourself, oh, I can't do it, or it might not never happen. Even if you're not saying it out loud, you're thinking it in your head. And if you don't believe in self, then it won't happen. Because if you say can't, then that means, if you say I can't, then that's basically like you're saying I will not. You understand? Like, you have to really, really, really believe in your affirmations and your manifestations. You have to believe in self to grow. A lot of us come with manifestations with this shaky ass energy of really being unsure and uncertain of if we can really do what we want to do and achieve the things that we want to achieve. And this is why you are not achieving those things. It's about learning to keep your head up even in the darkest of times. Don't get mad at self. Don't get mad at your ancestors. I already told y'all, go back to one of my previous lives. I told y'all our ancestors send us messages in unique ways. They're not humans anymore. They don't live on this realm with us. So the lessons that they send might seem very detrimental to us, but no, actually they are not, because you are still here. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And getting mad at them and getting upset with self and not believing in yourself and saying that you can't, or just downing yourself after a point in time of not getting what you want, or just turning that energy into angry energy and impulsive energy, is not going to help you. It's not going to do anything for you. It's just going to hold you back. Instead, they're shooting. Instead, channel that better energy. How about when things aren't going well, instead of getting angry or instead of doubting self, how about you look deeper into self and find out why things aren't working for you and why it's not happening for you and what the holdup is with your growth and your progress. Because a lot of the time we just thinking about it wrong. You understand? And once we get into that mindset of thinking about things wrong, things go wrong. Like it's just, it's kind of simple as that. It really is. You have to really keep your mind up. You're not gonna manifest something if you're breathing in that shaky energy to it. It's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna reap the rewards if you keep just, if you keep just doubting self or putting the blame on your ancestors or the divine, as opposed to really looking into self and taking heed to the messages and the insight that they have for you, so that you can move forward, because everything happens on divine timing. And if it is not your divine time, then it is not going to happen. And 9 times out of 10, if it's not your divine time yet, that's on you. It's not nobody else's fault. It's on you. It's on how you think. It's on how you move. You understand? Like, everything is waiting for you. You are in control of your future. You can create the life that you want, but first you have to believe that you can. And without that self-belief and that self-confidence, you won't accomplish the things that you are trying to accomplish. And then you're looking back like, oh, I'm getting so frustrated. It's not working. It's been 2 years and it still hasn't happened. And it's just like, of course. Of course, because every time something doesn't go your way, you're digging down and you're just backtracking and taking steps back, as opposed to stopping, breathing, thinking, taking your insight and then moving forward. You don't always have to take steps back. Sometimes you can just stop moving for a minute and think, and then continue moving forward. Your journey will go faster if you do that, as opposed to you getting upset and then you're backtracking. Now the next steps that you move forward were only to replace the steps that you took back, and that's why you're not moving forward. That's why you're not getting where you want to be as soon as you want to get there. And that is that. That is my message for you all today. Take advantage of this energy. Really, really believe in it. Really, really practice what we preach, because sometimes it's hard. I also struggle with this. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I am a master at this. You know what I'm saying? But I know better, and I bring my awareness. When you have those down thoughts, bring your awareness to it. Stop it. Cut it off right there at the brim. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tell people that even when we have bad habits, the first step is acknowledgement. If you catch yourself in a toxic trait and you acknowledge it, you have grown. Because before, when you were doing toxic traits, when you had toxic traits and you were exhibiting those, you were just doing it and you weren't caring and you weren't thinking about it. So actually acknowledging it and then changing it is growth. A lot of us, we grow a lot and we don't see our growth, or it's not exactly what we want, and so we downplay ourselves, and then once again you're taking those steps back. So how about today is 8/8/2020, quote unquote, because I don't believe in the 2020 thing and all that, but it's 8/8, and how about today we decide to move forward? How about today, when we're getting off track, we decide, instead of taking step backs, just to stop, gather everything, and then begin to move forward. That is what I have to say. So yes, let's do that. Let's start anew today. You understand? And let's do better, because we can do better, but we have to believe that we can do better in order to achieve better. Thank you guys. I love you all so very much, and I will be talking to y'all very, very soon.